Okay, yeah, there's our mic levels right now, so everything looks good.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we just don't want to go all the way up.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that our levels are right about that.
Yeah. So we're good from where we're sitting right now. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Do you want to hit that up?
He knows.
Okay. All right.
Hey guys, I'm Dave, and I'm a mediocre mage.
What's going on, guys?
Today we're going to be doing some RIX drafting. Let's go ahead and head right into the play lobby here.
So first off, we want to thank anybody who's going to be joining us today. Anybody who's going to watch this later on. We're going to actually try today to go a little more competitive, a little more conservative on our pulls. We're going to try to focus a little bit on our curve. Try not to jump around too much because I know sometimes that's one problem I have during drafting. But I have a feeling this is going to be quite a nice experience. Go ahead and hit that follow, subscribe, like, dislike. I don't know if they have that or not. I'm not up on the Twitch channel, so this is kind of one of our starts. So I think we're going to go on into this lodge, and we'll see y'all as soon as this launches.
All right.
So 2-1 last time. That's good.
Yeah, not terrible. I did lose the first 3 tournaments that day, but today Rex is going to be really doing the drafting. Let's get it started. 6 of 8 players. All right. Normally my luck is always I'm the first of 8, so Rex's luck has obviously changed it here.
All right. Well, we're going to be getting into this. Start off on that when we open a trap dog pirate. All right. So, all right. So now we got a little bit of an issue right here. So we've got our trap dog tyrant right here, and its enrage is. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here we go. All right. So whenever it's dealt damage, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves. So essentially, it's a 5/5 O-ring. But I think we are going to go Ravenous Cabra. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and check for my deciding factor on which route we're going this tournament. I'm going to go check my favorite bot for its pricing to see how much that Trap Jaw Tyrant is worth. Because if it's worth about $1.50 plus, we're going to go for that. Okay, it is reserved. Okay, cool.
I can be honest, I'm liking the Trapjaw Tyrant. That does look pretty good.
Yes, but here's my thing: is you're gonna remove most of their field. Okay, that's fine. Well, the trap jaw is only 26 cents, so I say we go this Dire Fleet Poisoner right here. It gives us a nice 2-drop. It's on color. This also gives us 2 pieces of removal on bodies. So we have removal on a stick right now. That leaves us open to go black-red pirates because we see a Buccaneers Bravado right here, but I don't see any other red in this pack. I have a feeling people are going to start pulling Merfolk because we've got 3 from Merfolk between the Swift Warden, the Sworn Guardian, and your Jungleborn Pioneer. So somebody's going to be pulled there. So I think starting us off in Pirates with some good pulls will alleviate some of the issues down the line. We start off in a good tribe. We're going to go ahead with that Poisoner.
Oh,
All right.
Golden Demise is super good.
Yes. That was going to be my first pick because I really like anything that wraps the board for minus effect as opposed to killing everything is nice. I am super happy with the ascend mechanic because I find myself ascending more often than not in this format. Outside of that, Bombard's really good, and Buccaneers Bravado. I really like Buccaneers Bravado. I personally think it's one of the best play picks, especially in a pirate deck, which is kind of what we're going to try to gear ourselves towards. We may end up vampires. We'll see what we get. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and stick with the black cards. We're going to cut black pretty hard. All right, so here's our first pack where we have nothing really on color that we really, really want right now. So I like fixing, but it's still way too early to want to worry about that. The needle tooth has been impressive to me as well. It's, yeah, it's essentially removal on a stick yet again, which kind of goes on the theme of our deck right now is, removal on bodies. So I think we branch out into our second color and go red. All right, so here, first let's sort by converted mana cost. All right, so we want to try to look for some lower drops in our colors, but unfortunately there's nothing there. We could take this Forsaken Sanctuary in case we want to splash one of the many pieces of white removal, premium white removal that we see. For me, it's between that or the Brazen Freebooter. But we're already at 3 creatures, so we're doing good there. We don't necessarily want another 4 drop, so I'm going to take early fixing. All right, so now we come to our first realistic hard decision for me. So I like Tuskar for yet again the city's blessing. I've already got one thing one thing that wants the city's blessing. This would be a good addition to that, but I already have 2 4 drops. Kind of want to curve out just a little bit better. And this dinosaur hunter right here fits into our pirate theme. Hopefully we get some more pirate payoffs. And it essentially works as Death Touch the dinosaurs, which is good. All right, we got a Buccaneers Bravado here, or we can take our 3/3 for 3 beater. I say
Add in medical firebrand is actually pretty useful to me. I've seen them be pretty good. And there's gruesome fate.
Gruesome Fate I predominantly like in Vampire decks where you're trying to go super wide. Buccaneers Bravado I like for the double strike aspect whenever it's onto a pirate.
Oh yeah.
And we have good pirates. This is a good pirate payoff. The Fanatical Firebrand isn't bad. It's pretty good for during blocks. It makes your opponent have to think a whole lot more about it. All right. So here's one of those pieces of premium removal that we were talking about. I won't say necessarily premium, but it's a solid piece of removal.
I got to go for the pull on it. Pull on Alley's crown.
Yeah,
Because
Tianali's
it
crown.
sets off your guy that deals 5 damage to a creature.
Right, without killing it.
Exactly.
So that is a very valid point. I do like that. The other off color, if I was going to splash with this, would be something like the Pride of Conquerors. I like the Ascending for 2. Once you get City's Blessing, you have always got it. Mutiny is a good piece of removal right there. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up.
In doubt, go removal.
All right. We're going to go ahead and grab another piece of fixing right here as opposed to Strider Harness. Because there's a lot of things like right here, Crashing Tide. Horrors aren't necessarily as good in this format. Everybody that I've played against that I've done really well against, I'm going to go ahead and grab this.
I'd say take another crown.
No, because we're only at 4 creatures right now, and I wanna kind of keep with the pirates, getting good low drop pirates while we can.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of pirates in this and the next, but there's only.
Yeah, I feel the crown's good in certain situations. I'm not as big of an aura person in this. And once Rivals came out is when that changed. I used last format, it was fantastic. But with as much removal as they added in Rivals, it just makes it a lot harder to not get 2 for 1 on things like that. All right. Next pack. What do we got? Alright, a garbage rare, and legitimately not one good thing in our colors. Really doesn't feel good.
Also the dust charger, which I've encountered had problems with, but I'm a big fan of removal. That thing's not worth anything. In fact, it's what's known as a.
For the most part, one good thing with this is it would shut down play tricks from our opponent, which could definitely make pretty decent 3-for-1s and 2-for-1s. I also like shake foundations, but I think we're gonna go mutiny here. Either mutiny or dusk charger.
Mutiny all
I
day, man.
think we're gonna go the mutiny there. Ooh, but this we can definitely splash in. Find a way to splash this in. So I like the 2-4 death touch to begin with.
I like it too, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it at this point for the splash. I mean, you've got a 2-1 menace right there and another mutiny for removal. I think, in all honesty, we probably would end up not running him anyways.
Yeah, well, we have Traveler's Amulet, so that helps with that. But I totally missed this, so thank you, David. This 2-1 menace is gonna work great in our game. I hope us to.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, see, now we're starting to pull some of our payoffs. So this Direfleet Neckbreaker has been a powerhouse in a lot of pirate decks that I watch. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that. So no funky magic things happen.
See, I'm glad we didn't take that guy that needed the blue. I know we got the amulet and stuff, but just at all trying to splash that third color sometimes isn't worth it.
Alright, so right now this is kind of where we're at. This is gonna be a maybe for us on this Traveler's Amulet. Actually, hold on. Let me get this a little bit bigger for y'all. There you go.
Wow, there's another one.
Another
Yeah.
neck breaker.
Definitely take him, dude.
So we're definitely going hardcore pirate. What I wish I had seen is one of the pirate shooters. That would have been awesome. All right. So I like the way our deck is working so far. We've got 11 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of our 11 creatures are pirates. And the 2 that aren't pirates are both essentially removal pieces. Alright, let's see. I would say another Buccaneers Bravado here.
Now, one thing I gotta advertise, I like bravado, I know, but that crown is gonna be so useful going with the guy that deals 5 damage to a creature whenever he's dealt damage.
Right, but the only thing that works really well within this is gonna be that.
Well, I mean, no, because it gives extra 3 attack anyways.
Right, but it stops me from being able to.
And it gives it trample. One of those things that you can definitely end up doing.
Yeah, but so is double strike.
If it gets through. What I'm saying is trample damage goes through anyway.
Alright, where are we at on 2? They're both 2s. Alright, we're gonna go that route this time. Alright, so this is hilarious and terrible at the same time. I've seen it go great. But as many times as I've seen it go great, I've seen it go terrible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this second. Yes!
Oh, yeah,
So, as I had just said, the one thing I wish I had seen is the forerunner for this set to be able to tutor things up. We're definitely going to take this as one of ours. Now, with the way our deck's looking, we may end up having to take out our golden flies. Just because, here, we're going to go ahead and take the shatter for sideboard. Because all of our creatures died. I can't think of almost any of them. Yeah, we're gonna take this other mutiny right here, but all of our stuff here has 2 or less defense. We have one thing that doesn't. Yeah, one thing that doesn't have defense. So we're definitely cool. Nice little stick up there. All right, now we will take this Strider home, but we're gonna hold that off. Yeah, I guess. Sideboard card. All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and pick the Traveler's Amulet out. We'll hold it off to the side in case we grab some super bomb splash that we need.
Whoa, and there it is.
Like Baraska. Oh my gosh. All right, so I haven't had the best of luck with my pulls as of late, but a Baraska pack 3, when we're already in Pirates to begin with, and we're already running heavy back to begin with, we're going to go ahead and take this. And I'm not going to leave anything to chance. I'm just going to go ahead. I want to see what else everybody else is going to be picking up. So if this wasn't here, what would we grab? The Pirate's Interdiction's really good. We'd be able to splash it with the Sanctuary and the Amulet. The Deadeye Tormentor would be alright for us to pick up. But all in all, this pack isn't all that great for us. But we're going to go ahead and skip all that and grab that. Alright, now, do we want to get... We've got a Pyromancer, which is okay late game. But we also have a Queen's Agent, which is only good if you actually get the Explorer. Otherwise, it's just horrendous.
I know a lot of people aren't fans of it, but it's won me tournaments. Hijack.
Now, Hijack is good. I really like Hijack, but I think we want to be rating to begin with. And this is only a temporary win more.
Yeah.
If I had sacrifice outfits, I would definitely consider that. I think we should go Pyromancer, and it helps us on our ending curve up here, because we don't really have anything. Ooh, now, that is something that we definitely want to see. So we got Pirates get +1/+0. Awesome. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. This is really good.
I don't think I've seen any of my drafts go this well. I mean, we got 2 of these. We got a total of a +5 extra attack right now.
Right. And everything that's going around, like, I'm hoping this Raiders comes back just because I really get a kick out of Raiders.
Oh, no
Barrage. All right. Wow. So here's the problem when your draft goes this well is we're definitely gonna grab that.
Yeah, we're full up now.
Right. So now it's just
Mark.
Yeah, Mark of the Drown, so we can bring.
No, not March. Mark of the Vampire.
Oh no. We want Mark of the Drown because everything's pirate. We're gonna bring pirates back whenever we can.
Yeah.
So Swashbuckling's good.
Fiery Cannon Blast.
Fiery Cannon Blast. I definitely agree with that. I do like Swashbuckling. Sword Point Diplomacy is good and bad because you never want your opponent in the ability to choose whether or not what happens with your card. However, the choice that they have to make is a lot of times really bad. All right. So do we want a Ruthless Knave in our 3-drop slot? Do we want a 4-drop?
I think we have to pull the Ruthless Knave because of the ability to create the artifact that we can sacrifice to bring out of Rasta.
I definitely agree with that. So we're definitely bringing that in. We definitely also have to bring back in our Traveler's Amulet and go ahead and grab this Sure Strike.
Now we're kind of short on the cards, but we'll figure that out later.
Well, what I like is that we will actually now be able to build a sideboard. And sorry, I'm not telling y'all all the picks that I'm making real quick. Some of them are just, if they're in our colors, we're gonna grab it more often than not. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. My wife finds this amusing, apparently. All right. So 31 cards. We have to cut 6 cards.
7.
7. Oh man. This has definitely gone. Oh look, and there's my Ranger snake. I don't know if we're gonna play it.
Probably not.
All right. So only dinosaurs can camp with this. But we have a lot of creatures. I think we pull this over our Fathom Fleet Cutthroat because, I mean, realistically, with the fact that we're drafting, anything that they block is going to die with the amount of plus stuff that we have. This is going to be pretty much a full-on. We're going to have to cut a lot out of our 3 slots, a couple out of our 4 slots. But we're going to pretty much just try to turn our cards sideways every single turn, and then use some of these play tricks right to their side and kind of control it.
Now I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here. I think that we might not really want to run the brass because our red and black alone is so strong, and just I know she's a great bomb, but we have to get rid of so many cards that most of the cards we should get rid of are just anything that doesn't work towards the function of the pirate deck anyways.
Well, that's one thing she does. So first thing that we're gonna do.
Well, no, what I mean is the cards that we use to get her out don't work towards the function of the pirate deck. So, like, she's okay because she makes some pirates and everything, but we're gonna end up getting things that we don't really need.
Well, the Traveler's Amulet will allow us to far more easily run 16 lands because this is a land in itself. Not only that, it's mana fixing. We also have our Ruthless Knave that we pulled.
Which we have to sacrifice the creature to use his ability. So if he dies right off the bat, he's useless.
Right, but we also have on it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we don't have to run any of those cards. We have to get rid of 7 cards, and those, in my opinion, are all the best ones to get rid of.
So here's what we'll do. First, we will sort them by our mana cost. Alright, so we're gonna pull that out, pull that out, pull our Ruthless Knave out. We need to drop 6 more cards.
The hijacks.
Let's do that. A hijack. Repeating Barrage. We really want to pay 5 for raid. It's a great late game as assurances.
Well, the thing that's good about repeating Barrage is the 3 damage to the face. You can actually use that to just finish someone when you've got him low enough.
Right.
Which we are very likely to get. That guy.
Brazen Freebooter.
Yeah.
I think that Golden Demise.
That stays in. It's too good, man. It's too good.
All right. Let's see. We got Crown, which brings back any number of our pirates. And pretty much.
Wait, let me see March of the Drone.
2 pirates.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Which is why I pulled that over the lifelink enchantment, because I really wanted to be able to reoccur things like oh, where did it go?
Well, at this point, I think the
Dire Fleet Poison. Like, I'd love to be
yeah,
able to flash that out, kill something else, and then
bring them both back.
Right.
I think the least useful card to us right now is the.
Big Meadow.
Okay, I totally forgot the.
Yeah,
was
this
punter.
guy. Yeah, I totally forgot he was in there. He's kind of Garbo.
Yeah, well, now we're at where we need to be. So.
Right. So our curve looks really nice. We top out at 5, which is awesome. We're running 13 creatures. That's generally a little bit lower than I'd like. What do we have that would be a good spot? Maybe take out a mutiny, but we don't really have. Maybe we take out a mutiny, put in a dead-eye torment for now, just to bring our count up to 4. Because you really want 16 creatures, 16 to 17 creatures.
I thought we pulled 2 of the crowns.
No, we ended up going. I thought we went something else.
For one of them, but we saw 3 in total. The second time, I told you to pull. I convinced you to pull the crown again.
Yeah, hold on. Let's go ahead and group these separately. Alright, so yeah, no, we just got 1 crown, 1 sure strike, 1 buccaneer bravado.
Alright.
Which those are all pretty good. I might even, let's see what we got up here. I might even take out 1 mutiny.
Don't do it.
Well, let's look at what we have. We've got 1, 2. I count these as removal, not necessarily play. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of removal already without this one. What we don't have is
Mo removal, mo better. That's all I got to say.
right, but we want to be able to make sure we're having creatures too.
That's true, but I say we run it the way it is, and then if we need to sideboard out a mutiny, we can. But we're gonna have so much removal that it's gonna be hard for our opponent to keep up with even us having 1 creature.
Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. We'll go ahead and see what just for land. 7 and 9. Let's look. Yeah, because we got doubles.
Well, we've actually got 2 double blacks.
As well. Our best removal piece is definitely
Yeah, I'd say we just run it 8 and 8, man.
yeah, because we want all the same pretty much throughout. We're just going to go ahead and add the deck. I'm going to save that deck. And if you give us just a moment, we'll be back in just about 2 minutes. Alright, so yeah, that deck definitely came together.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like we don't have quite enough creatures for what we're trying to do. Was that funny? All right. Did you enjoy watching? And you did good. Sitting back there quietly, that's how you should. If you want to next time sit just like that, up and actually watch, that's fine. All right, move Sansa. No, we're just about to start. All right, is this mediocre mages? No. How do I find mediocre mages? Can you send me a link for the stream via
Um,
text?
Go to the Twitch.
Oh wait, I have the Twitch app.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello, dog. All right, we're back. We're going to listen to a little battle chant first. But one thing we wanted to do is I heard something about a way to, yes, start a new deck. That's it. All right. So what we're going to try to do now is see if we have something to play this. So first, we're going to go ahead and grab our Veraska. Now that we've grabbed our Veraska, what we're going to do is we're going to try to plot a little bit better on being able to play it. Let's combine groups so that way it doesn't try to separate. All right, let's go through my converted mana cost up here.
Well, by the way, guys, always remember you can't hit your wife, but you can hit that subscribe button or the like button, or the donate button. So get in on that.
All right, so here we go. First off, we're going to go try to find some creatures for us. So first off, we know we want our Fanatical Firebrands. Let's make sure that this is going to sort by converted mana cost for us. All right, and then let's go ahead. We'll grab our Poisoner right here. We're going to leave our Dinosaur Hunter out in this one because we're going to need to cut some things back. But we will grab our Trailblazer. I like the Menace on that. Then we're going to go into our 3-drops. Grab, well, yeah, we need the Dinosaur Hunter because we need a good number of 2-drops. I count the 1-drops kind of in the same slot, so we got 5 early plays. But then we're going to go ahead and bring in our Deadeye Tormentor, so that way we can try to get him to discard. Forerunner of the Coalition, so that way we can go ahead and grab any one of the pirates that we need. Get our Ruthless Knave in there, our Border. We're going to leave Dinosaur Stampede out this time. Swaggering Corsair. And right now, all I'm doing is I'm going through my creatures to try to find a good number of them for me, because I want about 16 of them. So, get those in there, and then that. So now I actually have 16 creatures. And out of those 16, 14 of them are going to be pirates, which works great for things like this, and that's going to work really well for our March of the Drowned. All right, we're going to put in 1 Mutiny to try this one, and a Traveler's Amulet.
I say we run that Talani's Crown, man.
Yes, we are going to run the Tianali's Crown to go with our Needletooth Raptor and a good number of other things. Another thing is you can enchant their creature, and that 1 damage can take out a lot of those X1s that you really want to get rid of. So now we want to make sure, let's decide between, would we rather have Buccaneers Bravado or Sure Strike? I would say Buccaneers Bravado because almost everything in our deck all right, so as I was saying, sorry about that. Been having some audio issues, ADD, so I like to look around and move around a little bit. So I think I'm going to go Buccaneers Bravado because in our deck, most of the time, it's going to give things double strike. And though the +3/+0 is really good, I think the double strike's going to be better. And then we're going to definitely put in our Fire Cannon Blast. I think we're going to leave, no, we'll bring in Golden Demise because Golden Demise is going to be really good in this because we have a lot of things. Now, we've already put together our deck. We've got a Ruthless Knave. We've got a Pitless Plunderer. And then we've got a Traveler's Amulet. So that's 3 ways to either make treasure or be able to just set up a green land for our Veraska.
Now, one little thing real quick. I would like to suggest we put in the repeating barrage and maybe take out the Stormfleet Pyromancer, just because the whole deal 3 damage thing, it deals the damage anyways without having to raid, but if we do raid, we
Right.
can bring it back.
Actually, that is a very valid point, and I will give you that. So we'll go down to 15, and then we'll go ahead and we'll group separately real quick, just so we can see what we're working with. So here's our 15 creature curve. So it's really nice because we top out at 4. Most of what we have in that 4 slot will help us get to that green mana we need for Vraska. We've got a couple of things. I know this has our Ascend. And then what else did we have that had Ascend? I feel like we had at least one other thing. No, actually, I don't think we do. I think we only have one thing that really cares if we Ascend. And even that, although this is really bad against our deck. So if anything, I would think about even taking that out to reduce the need for our double black to bring in one of these mutinies, because that works as a more unconditional removal. So I think that would actually be our better play here, and it helps us. We'll be able to lean a little more onto our red consistently without having to worry so much, because we'll only have one thing with double black.
Alright, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Apparently, we've been having some audio issues that I was unaware of. So, hopefully, we've got those resolved for you. Now, back to this matter of removing this. So, what would our deck look like? This goes down here, you silly mutiny. Alright, so I actually kind of like how this looks. Let's see what it would suggest for our basic lands. I'd actually be okay with that. So this is what our deck would look like if we had Vraska in it. So we go by sort into converted mana cost. Okay, so I'm actually pretty comfortable with this deck. Let's save that real quick. Let's look at this as opposed to this. Alright, so in this one, our curve looks a little bit better. Because, you know, it actually becomes a curve. It doesn't just stop. However, I personally feel that, maybe not. Because we would have to, actually, I would take that mutiny back out. Because there's one thing that we really wanted in this that I forgot to put in. And that's our flagship. So, I think this is the version we should run. What do you think, David?
I think primary.
You think the primary?
I think primary.
I wonder if we can switch. Alright, so we'll run the first round with the primary. Let's look at this again. Alright. We got lots of removal, few less creatures. But We don't have Veraska. But that's okay. I'll play with her later. Let's go ahead and jump into her first. Alright. Why is it not letting me play? Here we go. Alright, locating our first victim. We will see how this hand goes out to me. Now, I personally always like doing 16 lands, because I feel as though anytime I do 17 lands, I always get flooded. Every time. But when I do 16, I drastically reduce that. Now, I got a question. Can you hear the computer game over it? Alright, yes, I do want to play first. Alright, so this hand's okay, but I'm a little worried about coming up on black mana by turn 3. But I do have 2 1-drops. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. We're gonna run a little bit riskier on our first game to see how the deck runs. We always have sideboarding, and our opponent has mulligan to 6. So let's see. Did they put their card on top? That's not necessarily the best news for me. I'm actually gonna leave this chat over here open. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play out our Fanatical Firebrand. And turn 1, we're going to go ahead and swing 1. Alright. We get in there. He's got no answers for us. Alright. Predominantly because he had no mana. Alright, so no removal. Alright, well that's not what I was hoping for. What I was really hoping for was a black mana. So now we are really wanting to draw any mana at this point. So that way hopefully next turn we can at least be a little bit efficient and be able to play out our Corsair. Looking back, this may not have been a hand that we wanted to keep. But sometimes as a mediocre mage, you have to just go for it and hope that your deck pulls through, you know. Kind of go a little Yu-Gi-Oh-ish sometimes, you know. Heart of the cards. Hoping for the best. Alright. Black mana. That is not black mana. And in fact, that is very damaging to us. So we're going to hold back our little guy here. Actually, no. We're going to swing it. Because if he wants to trade his 2-1 for my 1-1, that's okay. And then hopefully this turn, if I don't draw a mana next turn, hopefully he'll play something out so I can mutiny on it. But we're kind of hurting now that we're already a mana behind. Missing land drops definitely hurt. He's about to raid as well, which is why he did that. I'm guessing Swaggering Corsair. No. Siren Reaver. So I'm actually going to use his guy. Alright, well there's... I'm not going to be able to do anything with it this turn. But I am going to go ahead and target creature to deal damage. Alright, there we go. Sorry, the wording on the cards matter on which order you click everything in. And then I'm actually going to just go ahead and wipe his side of the field. Next turn, I can go ahead and play my Forerunner and then go look up any other pirate that I want. I haven't decided which one I want yet, but it's going to be good to be able to just draw a pirate. Now, I'm really not happy that he just put out another flyer. But if I draw a black mana, I'm going to go ahead and just kill it with the Chupacabra instead. I did not. Alright. So, my mediocre mage, Dave Assistant right now, says I should go ahead and just kill his creature. And he brings that up because I really want another mana. So instead of trying to find a pirate, I really want my 4th mana. Because with my 4th mana, I can play anything in my deck. And I really want my 2nd black mana to be specific. So right now all I'm doing is trying to outcard advantage. We're both at 5 cards in hand. Both have 3 lands. And he looks to be out of creatures or castable creatures. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually play my Daggertooth. So that way, I really want my 2nd black mana before I put out any of my vulnerable pirates. I would rather have something that is going to be able to kill something, hopefully. Oh, okay. He's going to return it to my hand. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Well, that's cool. He didn't time walk it, so that's always a benefit. All right. Now, that is not something I am willing to Chupacabra. So now what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to look for my pirate because I got my 4th mana and I can play most of my pirates. So let's go ahead and look. Now, do I reveal it? Yes. Alright, so what do we want revealed to him? I think we want another Neckbreaker. No. I think we want another Fanatical Firebrand. So next turn, we'll be able to play our flagship and the Firebrand. No, I am going to get... this is a really tough decision right now. Or should I get my own 2/1? Yeah, we're going to do the Firebrand. So now he's going to want to try to swing in as much as he can with that. I'm not going to be able to block it next turn. So I'll go down to 16. But on the backswing next turn, I'll be able to play my flagship, play my Fanatical Firebrand. He'll become a 3. I'll be able to smash back for 3. On the next turn, I'll take another 2. So what I'm trying to do right now is kind of forward calculate. Alright, now I'm really glad I did grab that Firebrand. I'm trying to forward calculate exactly what damage will be done and who's winning this race. Alright, so now make sure that our auto yields are off. I'm going to play my Fanatical Firebrand. So, does he have anything he can do here? He does not. Alright, so he loses 1 life. And then I want to go ahead and kill that. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and play my flagship. Now my guy becomes a 3-2. And then I go ahead and I'm just going to swing in for him. And now on the race, I am ahead. Because next turn I'll be able to play out my neck breaker. And I'll be swinging for 5 next turn. And then I can also, as my mage points out to explain, I can also crew that with my neck breaker. And then my pirate is on its ship sailing to smash face. It's a really cool little exchange here. Hopefully he doesn't play anything too scary out. Alright, we got 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. He's going to go ahead and loot real quick. Let's see what he pitches. Is it going to be a land? I would bet it's a land. I was correct. So, go ahead and shut this down to size. Open mine up. Alright. Get everything opened up so we can see pretty much everything now. Alright. I've already played that. So he does. Nice. So now that I have my second, I still think I'm going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. He loses. Crew 3. Go ahead and do that. Alright. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and swing for 6. He's going to trade with something. Oh, no, 8. Sorry, I miscalculated that. Forgot about the buff there. See, that's why I like online. It does it all for me. Alright, cool. So I'm killing his 4-3. I'm losing my ship. But I'm okay with that. Because that didn't get any sort of buff from my neck breaker. So next turn when I swing anyway, I'm still going to be swinging for almost lethal. If he doesn't play a creature out, or swings and plays a creature out, I can pretty much win next turn. Oh, nope. No, I can't. Alright, so. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. That sounds cool. So he's playing a pretty good tempo. But the thing about tempo is when you're playing tempo, you generally want to be ahead on card advantage. And though he just bounced my creature back, it doesn't matter to me because now I still have more cards in hand than he does. And the cards that I have, I feel to be more potent than the 3 that are probably in his hand. So let's go ahead and do that. Kills the only creature on the field on his side. And I still maintain a creature. Okay. Man, he's got a pretty little pirate deck. Well, that shuts down my needle tooth, and that's kind of crummy. Alright, let's see what he does here. Do we think he's going to try to kill my Chupacabra? Or is he going to go down to 5 and play risky business? Let's see. Alright, so he didn't block. Normally I would save this for killing a creature, but I'm actually just going to do this because now he's down to 2 with nothing he can really do. And then I'm going to play my Swaggering Corsair because I just attacked. So now he's got, you know, his +1 counter. Swaggering Corsair is one of those that I'm kind of mixed feelings about because at cap, he's vanilla. But when he's not, he's a 3-mana 2/2, which isn't very good. Alright, so does he have Buccaneer's Bravado to deal 6, 7, and take me down to 5? What is his plan? Alright, and another thing, we are going to take out the Golden Demise. And the reason we're going to take out Golden Demise is because we haven't got to the ascension point once this game. Alright, another mana. Not necessarily what I wanted to see. Alright. Alright, he's going to have to block with his Rig Hauler. And I'm only going to be able to play 1 card out next turn. I think I play my Corsair. No, I think we do Corsair because then he's...
If you get 1 more mana, you can play 2 things next turn. Everything in your hand's a 4-drop. So play a 4-drop now, and then if you get another...
Oh, okay. So, Dave brings up to play, to try to be a little more mana efficient. If I do draw another mana next turn, by playing a 4-drop first, I'm able to play 2 next turn, hoping he doesn't kill this. Or have something fatal. Because if he has a Buccaneer's Bravado right now, he almost kills me. He's got 3 cards in hand. We're back to card advantage. And right now, he's kind of winning.
Okay. He still gets all reduced to that.
Alright, so... Alright, well, he pretty much has lethal next turn. He does have well, if he has a play trick. Oh, no, he doesn't have anything left in hand. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, so we're going to do this. And this. Alright, folks, we're in a pretty sketchy situation right now. We're going to see what he wants to do. We've been fighting a good fight so far. So I'm gonna go all in. He's got a double block and single block. So he's probably gonna take these 2 and block here. Take that 1 block there. Yep, so he kills those. Okay. I wipe his battlefield. Hopefully, if he doesn't have a play trick. He may give this one right here first strike, which is what I'm saying. Okay. Alright. Play that out. Play that out. Alright, we're all in. Let's see who's got this one. Alright. So we got game 1. That went pretty well. What did we see that would have helped? Alright. So, do we want to totally mess with him? And go to deck 2?
I say you go for the win then.
Alright. If he beats this one, we'll go. We'll switch it up.
Yes, but for deck 2, you're going to add in golden demise because everything of his has 1 or 2 hits.
Right. Alright, so did we need to switch anything up?
Another mutiny because he has a shit ton of creatures. Take out something small. March of the Drowned. No, not another creature. You're already low on creatures. March of the Drowned is better.
Yeah, but that brings him back.
Yeah, if you have any. But that's the whole point is you're already low on creatures. You take out March of the Drowned and put in another removal. That way you're keeping a good amount of creatures, but then you add removal.
Okay. Alright. So he convinced me into this. See, when it comes to pulling, I feel as though my picks are generally a little more consistent. But when it comes to playing against opponents, Dave is definitely far better at being the controlled patient, don't, make a bunch of punts. Because I definitely should be drafted, by someone in the NFL, XFL, whatever. Because my punt game is strong. Alright, let's see. He's got 37 of them, too. 37 Slick Willies. Alright, we're definitely going to mulligan this one. We took risk last time. We're not going to do that again. That is quite a nice hand. I'm actually going to keep that on top. Just because I don't want to have to fight for my second black source. Right. And then it allows us to curve into that turn 4 guaranteed. I also have 2 other pirates, which is really nice. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to see if he really wants that thing. And if he really likes that thing enough not to block my turn 1.1, I'll kill it.
You save it in case he tries to buff, then you can just tap and kill it. Play out your dude, you let it go to his turn.
Do I have anybody else on the chat? Ah, I was about to get their opinion.
Red.
See, I hover a lot. And Dave gets super nervous about this sometimes. Alright, asshat. Let's do this. Yeah, you thought I was going to swing, didn't you? Ha, fooled you. Boom. Let's go ahead and kill that. I don't like that thing. I don't like flyers. I don't have a... I was about to say, I don't have a mutiny in hand. Alright, let's see. Now, his little 1/1 is about to eat his 2/1. And see, I really like these red-black punish you for actually having creatures. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play this. We're going to mutiny that onto that. And then we're going to swing in. And I can only imagine, if I was the guy on the other side of the table right now, I'm probably a little bit upset at the amount of removal that I have. And to be honest, it's part of the reason why I play the game. Like, I know it's in bad player form and everything like that, but like, I really enjoy just crushing people's days on here. Alright, cool. But I enjoy doing it because when I'm at work, I get crushed all day. So this is my outlet. I hope y'all have just as much fun outletting on here as I do. Alright, now I am not sure if... Alright, Dave says I should just go ahead. I'm going to take his gut feeling. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing 4. Alright, so he's saying I should block this if it swings. But if he does, I don't think I do. I think I wait till the next turn and hold this up, because I can flash that in and just eat it. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I don't blame you. Now we can get in with everything. That 5 damage is not good right now. But, like I was just saying, I have my Dire Fleet Poisoner in hand. So next turn I can just eat his guy for much less mana. Though I don't like giving him the ability to loot. Looting is an awesome form of card advantage. Alright, so... we're going to swing 2. We're going to hold up for our Dire Fleet Poisoner.
Yeah, that's fine. You get to play it back out this time.
Alright.
Now
So-
you can actually block with that and keep it there. Because it gives +1/+1 death touch. So you just block with your mana so you keep it there.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and flash this out.
Oh, it's attacking. Okay. Oh.
Alright. Eat his guy. Alright. So now, unfortunately, because it's double red and we're only sitting on 4 mana, we're actually going to play our Corsair next turn. Or yeah, this turn. Sorry, our next main phase. Alright. So now we're just about back to winning this race. So I'm really surprised that he keeps attacking. That little 1/1 is super persistent. I admire his oomph. Okay. Looks like that's what I'm going to kill next turn with.
Kill both.
Yeah, I am going to kill
I
both.
wouldn't suggest doing that in case you get the 2/1 or something.
Well, he's got 1 card in hand. I can get in for 5.
Well, then at least take a... Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
Right. I'm going to use this to eat that. See what it does.
Hopefully we've got a counter and just like, no, let me use it now.
Right. Well, I think he's debating what to do there. All right. So now that we've cleared his board,
Yeah.
that is match 1. That was a good, solid 2-0. So, I mean, realistically, what is there to say? Y'all saw the games. Like, that was really nice. That was really nice. So give us about another 2 minutes, and we will be right back with you. Half a cigarette. I gotta grab my cigarettes for today, maybe. That was fun.
Yes, just was.
All right, buddy. Time for bed. complete my draft. My draft game is strong. Draft game is strong. Alright. Next round. Alrighty. Alrighty, y'all. Mic check. Are we streaming? Mic check. Alright, here we go. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. Bad habits I'm trying to cut, but for the moment, excitement got the best of me. So, we're going to go ahead into match 2. Let's see how we do. That was a solid 2-0 victory in the first round. For those of you that missed it, let's go ahead and look at our deck while we're looking for our opponent. So, we drafted up a pretty awesome little black-red combo. We pulled a Veraska, but in the end we decided not to run her. We do have a version of the deck that we have that we may switch to depending on our opponent. So, alright. We've got our opponent going in to match 2. Alright, so they won the dice roll. We've got 2 mana, a removal, and our 2/1 menace. We need to draw 2 more mana, but our curve top out is at 5. So I think we're going to go ahead and keep this and just kind of hope for the best. We're on the draw. So luckily we have, you know, that removal for turn 1. We've got, alright, cool, and we drew a mana. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cast that. We're going to pass turn. What is this? It has double strike with the city's blessing. Alright, well that's definitely something that's going to have to die as soon as possible. Because I do not want city's blessing coming down onto him. Alright, cool. So we drew our 4th mana, which is really good for us. We're going to go ahead and play this guy out now. Pass the turn. Alright. Let's just go ahead and yield through the turn. Let's get this a bit smaller for you. Nothing I can do there. Let's make our cards a little bit bigger, easier for everybody to see. Alright, so we are going to, I'm actually going to fight this onto this, because I don't want that thing ascending. I don't necessarily mind that. He can't block this turn. I'm going to also, no, I can't do it on that because I'd kill my guy. Oh yeah, David just pointed out, I didn't even realize I have that combo I wanted to pull off in my hand. Alright. I would think about this, but I'd still be trading 2 damage. And I feel as though I'm getting 2 for 1 in that situation. So I'm just going to take advantage, and I feel as though this deck just kind of wants to be turning my creature sideways and hoping that I can handle his creatures in the process. So next turn, I think I'm going to go ahead and Needle Tooth. Alright. Alright. So, draw another mana. Which isn't necessarily bad for us right now. We're going to go ahead and just play this out instead of the Needle Tooth. Alright. And now we want to think about whether or not we want to actually trade with the Corsair. I don't know that we do. We're racing right now, and he helps in that race. In 2 turns, I'll be able to play him and be able to crown on him. Now, I may get 2 for 1 in that situation, but it'll end up being a 2 for 2, because if he kills it with burn, then, you know, I'm doing okay. But if he returns it to my hand when I go to play Tianali's Crown, that may be a little disruptive. Oh, alright, well, he's got his own Tianali's Crown. Kills my creature. That really hurts. Alright, so... yeah, we're gonna play this race game, so I want to keep his board presence as low as possible. Right now he's winning the race at the moment, but depending on how he once he swings, yeah, it's. But what I'm hoping is next turn, if I draw a mana, I'll be able to Needle Tooth and Tianali's Crown, which would knock him out. I would take 2. I'm going to take 3 this turn regardless. I may take more. I'm hoping not too much more. Alright, 2-1. Oh. Alright, so I am taking 7, and I'm going to go down to 2. So... alright. Hopefully, what in 1 mana does he have? Let's see what we got. Alright. So we got 6. We're going to go to combat. We're going to attack. We're going to go ahead and play Dinosaur Stampede. Does he have anything in response? Alright. So, thank you, MTG Goldfish. Your Possibility Storm broadcasts have definitely helped us in the situation of how to win in 1 turn. So, now that we've seen that, is there anything that we would want? Half of his creatures don't kill the other half of his creatures, and the half that we want to die. Yeah. So, but that is.
Right now, actually, yeah, I still say put a high deck in. Take out March of the Drown.
Alright. Alright, let's do this. Adrenaline's a little up. We're so far 3-0 on our games with this red-black. Not nearly enough creatures for what I thought I needed. Alright, I'm gonna keep. This is actually a little bit crazy to me. But we're going to just hope that we only draw 2 black mana and then nothing but gas. Alright. Removal dot hand. Alright. Nothing I can do there. Alright. I really now want to start pulling at least a little bit of black mana. We're off to a real slow start, which our deck doesn't want. But we do have a bunch of removal pieces, which our deck loves. So, hopefully he gets another creature out this turn that we will want to mutiny. Alright, perfect.
I would say burn one out, because then once you're at 4 mana, you can mutiny and burn. Yeah, burn those two.
You don't think I should mutiny that to that?
No.
Because there are very few occasions I feel like in his deck.
What I'm saying is you have 2 burns, so you burn one now. Next turn when he plays another creature, you can get rid of both creatures in one turn.
Oh, okay. So he's saying I should do it because next turn I can remove all of his creatures with multiple spell castings. Which I can definitely see the point in that. Provided he plays another creature. Otherwise it would have been better to do it the other way. To guarantee both of them off the field. Alright. So, let's go ahead, see if we can upset him just a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and first mutiny that onto that. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, now we've given him slight card advantage, but he's really lacking on his mana, and that kind of scares me because it just means that he has gas in his hand. All 4 cards are gas, and that's not normally what you want your opponent to have. Let's play this out. Alright. So we're really losing in a race against this guy. And that's what both of our decks want to do. So that's slightly worrying. Alright. That's really not good. I can't block him. Alright, so
Or you can just use that. Perfect.
this is lovely. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to needle tooth our own guy. So what I'm going to do here is it's going to deal 1 damage to my creature. And then it deals 5 damage to that. At which point I'm going to go ahead and swing for 5 with trample. Because Needletooth is also a dinosaur, it gains trample. No, it only gives Oh, it does. I thought it was just for dinosaurs. Alright. He's got that out. Now, does it only give pirates?
Yes.
Target attacking pirate. Well, that's not good. Alright, but that is good. So we're going to go ahead and Chupacabra his guy. I wonder if he's going to quit out of rage.
Yeah.
Because at this point, he's going to go down to 10. We're going to be matched. He still has 4 cards in hand. And he's still completely dried on mana. So as long as he draws mana, he has gas. Okay. That's okay. Alright, so he just 2 for 2'd us. And made my guy null and void. But that's okay. But it's good to know that he has that. Alright. So he's desperate on creatures. Which is really cool.
If he blocks, you bring back your sorcery thing. If he doesn't, swing first. If he doesn't block, you play out your 5 drop and just touch it damage to it.
Alright. Cool. So now I'm going to play out my Pyromancer. And deal 2 to that. So I have said a couple of times outside of podcasts, I feel as though, first off, Raid, I feel to be a completely underrated mechanic. And the second thing is everything I feel is decided in this format.
You want to bring back your sorcery and block his creature after you attack first, just to see what he does anyways.
Are we sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Okay. Well, he thinks we shouldn't play anything out first main phase. He thinks we should see if he blocks or not. I think he's going to block my 3-2.
Probably.
At which point, okay, he doesn't block. Okay, well.
Okay, because your thing will come back. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play out my land, and now I can poison her soon. I'll probably just do it end of his turn because wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that will allow me 5, 6, 7. Oh no, if he has Buccaneer's Bravado, he's got it.
Oh. Alright, he got it that time. Surprising.
Alright, he got that. Alright, so let's see. Let's take out the hijack. I'm going to bring in another mutiny. No. Maybe. Is that or is Form of the Dinosaur? It's crazy. But he doesn't have a lot of power stuff.
That's true. But
And that resets when I get down to like 6 life.
a 1 mana drop versus a 6 mana drop, you take the mutiny. Because if you don't get the chance to play that,
True.
he's moving too quickly for you to take a 6.
Or do we do March of the Drowned?
That wouldn't have helped you again, because the whole point was you couldn't play out enough creatures fast enough.
Right, but I could have brought back my
They come back
Fanatic Firebrand.
maybe, but you could just mute them.
True. Alright. Well, let's go ahead. We'll submit this. See how we go. Alright. Yes. I'm going to mulligan this. I don't like that everything starts later. I don't have mana for anything, so I'm going to go ahead.
Oh, it got worse.
It got worse.
You have no choice but to
Well, with 2 mana, I have something starting out. But I really have to hope to hit.
Yeah.
And he kept 7.
Well, screw it. Keep. Yeah, he did keep 7.
So,
Perfect.
alright, we'll keep that on top. Alright. Come on, mana. Magic gods be with me. Alright. That is nice. Now, see what he does. Is he gonna let his guy die? No, he's gonna try to race, which is okay with me. Because as long as I pull one more mana, I'll be good. He can buff his guy once, or probably play the Swaggering Corsair next turn. Or, yeah, this turn. When I say that during combat, I always mean the second main phase. Alright, but I can, if I don't draw a mana, I can kill his guy, which is definitely nice. I don't draw a mana, so we're gonna go ahead and kill that. So that way we can get in. Alright, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Alright. So we 2 for 2 again. Alright. That's not good. Alright, so I really need to draw a mana. And he's going to hit me for 6 this turn because he can buff his guy, which I'm sure he's going to do. So, saw that. Alright, come on, Magic Gods. Mana. Thank you. Alright, so now we can start hopefully doing something. Kill your guy. 2 for 1. Now, I still am in a really bad spot right now, so I gotta play really defensive. Because... Oh. So David just pointed out he's missing a mana color. Alright. And then I'm going to play my Trailblazer this turn. And the reason for that being, I want... When I swing, I want to be able to guaranteed get through next turn. And Menace will almost surely allow me to do that. Oh, he's going to kill it. That's okay, though. I'm alright with that. You want to trade one of your auras for my creature? I am okay with that. I would do the same to you in reverse. Alright, so... We'll play out this, be a little more conservative, let him burn all of his stuff, but we want to get him as close to our life total as fast as possible, which this has just drastically helped us in. Alright, so he still is missing a mana color, which may have just cost him this match. Alright, so now we start playing these guys out. Alright. Alright. So now... In my opinion, we have taken the lead. We are still in a tight spot. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go ahead. No. I'm going to let him kill my guys.
Yeah, you can buff using the one thing. So it's just swing with both of these guys and then give them the +2/+0 buff. Wait until he blocks the buff.
Yes. Because he's going to try to block my 1/1 to keep his guy alive. So David thinks I should just go ahead and +2/+0 my creatures.
You can
Oh.
buff any of them. Buff them anyways, man. Do it.
7 takes you down to 3. Alright. So now I feel much more comfortable in this situation. Alright.
Yeah, I think you just want to talk to you about it. Yeah, everything's going pretty good over here.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I think I should Golden Demise, and it's going to kill everything on the field, but he's not going to get to deal 5 damage to a creature, and he's not going to get to deal 2 damage to me. And then, next turn I can do this,
Well, before you do that,
or that.
tap your dude to deal 1 damage to his face if you're going to play Demise.
That's true. So I'm going to do this. Deal 1 damage. I'm not ascending, so I'll just wipe the field. And then next turn, hopefully I draw a red mana this time, and I'll just burn him to the face.
Sounds good to me.
So, what is he going to do?
No.
He's going to let it go through. There's nothing else I can do this turn. What does he have? Alright, that's okay. Come on, Mountain. Anybody watching the stream right now, please, all chant with me. Mountain, mountain, mountain. Alright, all I need is a mountain. That is not a mountain.
Wait, no. Play out the flagship first. Because then next turn you can just swing with the flagship and you bring him out.
Alright, let's do this. I'll listen to David. As I said, David's better in play. I'm better in picks. So together we make a pretty lethal combination, it seems. That would really be bad. I don't think he does that. Alright, what do you got? Menace.
Now we have to get...
Alright, come on, Mountain.
Yes!
Alright, and now... Good game. GG's. Let me go back. He wanted to show me something. Yep, I had a neck breaker. What was my next card? Oh, it won't let me draw now. Oh, there we go. Another mountain. Another mountain. Another mountain.
That was all those times we were...
Yeah, all those times that we wanted mountains, there they are. Apparently all the chanting worked. Thank you. Do we have any viewers? Alright. Well, that was fun. So we're 2-0. I'm going to take about 30 seconds to myself. I will be right back. Alrighty. Welcome back. Going into the third round on our Ixalan draft, or Rixalan draft, excuse me. If our opponent decides to join us. Anytime. So something I did just find out, if they don't join, we go to priority. So the very next match, we are first pick. And out of like almost 6,000 players, you know, obviously we're pretty close to it, so.
Microphone's too far from your face.
Alrighty. Welcome back. Going into the third round on our Ixalan draft, or Rixalan draft, excuse me. Our opponent decides to join us. There we go. For priority, apparently not many people are playing. Alright, yes, let's go first. Let's see, what do we got? We've got a mulligan in a Rixalan draft. I'm actually going to keep this, as crazy as it sounds.
Better than Mulligan.
Yeah, we've got 3. I'm going to go ahead and put that to the bottom. Yield through the turn. Let's go ahead. Drop that down just a bit. Let's close the chat. First, let's give us some good juju. Oh, sorry, dyslexic there. Alright. Now, close that. So that gets a little bit bigger. And yield through turn. Ah, gotta love Explorer. Alright. Alright. That's a win for us. That's a win. Unless he wanted to land. In which case, it is not a win. Alright, so. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just go to his turn. We could have demised it, but I'm not going to demise 1/2 creature. I really don't like paying 3 mana to get rid of something that only costs 2 mana. That's only... Yeah. Alright. See? Alright. Let's wrath the board. Alright, he still definitely has us drastically on card advantage at the moment. But we don't know what's in his hand. Yeah. That's okay though. We'll figure it out from here. Our deck seems to every time. Let's go ahead. First, we'll go ahead and chooch. Kill one of those. Alright. So far, this has been our toughest opponent. He seems to be immune to our removal. Alright guys, we're in a tough spot right now. Yeah. I don't want to block because my deck's not really meant for blocking. I can't really kill any of his creatures. Oh, I can't kill any of his creatures. Not really kill any of his creatures. I can't kill his creatures. So, alright, he's going to offer that trade. That's okay. I'm hoping he swings with this so I can take that out. And then next turn, one of these turns, I can flash this in and give it Sure Strike. Which is kind of redundant, I feel like, because, you know, First Strike and Death Touch on a 5-power creature is kind of OP. Alright, well, we are going to block here. Now the question is, do we kill that? I think the answer is yes. And then next turn, we'll just flash in our Dire Fleet and Sure Strike him up. And hope that, yeah, he's pretty much played. That's not good. Alright, so unfortunately, we have to pass the turn. He's currently at 8 permanents. Alright, so now we're going to flash in our Dire Fleet. We're going to go to blocks. We're going to do that there. We're going to see if he had anything. He doesn't. So we're going to Sure Strike on that. Kill his creature, save ours. Ooh, that's not good. But I am glad he did not play that out before combat, because that would have given him the city's blessing. However, now we are in very serious trouble. So now I guess we just have to play our neck breaker. And swing. It wasn't necessarily a bad idea to keep him back as a blocker, being as we're only at 10 life. But, as I said, our deck doesn't do the greatest with trying to be on the defense. We are a very aggro, straightforward deck. And that's what I think we're going to keep being. Now, one of the problems for me during drafts is generally I always fall short of my trophy on the last match. I always go 2-0, and then I usually lose in my third. I'm hoping to do better here, depending on what he decides to do. Alright, he makes a 4-4. No, David wants to concede. I have faith in my deck. If we pull a mountain, which we do not. Yep, that's it. Alright, well, let's go to sideboarding. Alright, so this guy...
He was too fast.
Right, which is why we want the one with our higher concentration of low drops.
Well, you definitely want Golden Demise in there.
Yes, we will pull this in. What do we take out? Repeating Barrage is good. That won us that one game. But the 5 mana is really hard for us.
Well, the thing is, I mean, it's still useful aside from the ability to bring it back. It's 3 damage just straight to the face or to a creature, so it's removed
Right.
or win game.
Alright, well then we'll take out the...
Marcus
Right. Alright, let's run this.
Mutinies are actually really good for this too.
Yeah. What do we take out, though?
What's Ruthless Cave? Or Knave?
That's one of our...
Useful ones.
Right. We could take out Deadeye Plunderer.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's run that. Yes, we're going to play first. And the reason I'm doing this...
Oh my god. That is horrible.
Okay, so here's a question, David. Do we really think with a better hand we could beat him?
I think you're not going to get mana again if you do. If you mulligan,
Right.
you're not going to get mana at all.
So do you just want to run this and let's play for fun? We're already paying for the tournament. We've already paid for the tournaments. Let's go for the gravy, guys. This is all gravy right here. We're gonna pull some stupid stuff.
Creatures than anything else. Play a land. Anyway,
Yeah, let's go the one that we don't need.
you got 4 turns to top deck a creature, basically, because you got flagship for turn 3. I'll figure it out.
Alright, and then I don't think I'm gonna play my mount or my forest until either A, I need the mana.
Flagship first. Flagship requires.
But it also gives +1/+0.
Oh yeah, he's a pirate. I forgot. I didn't know he was a pirate.
Yeah. Comboing, man. Gotta love synergies.
Our opponent seems to be a little bit vulnerable.
Nope, there he goes. He's doing good.
Doing okay.
Right. He's about to play one of his good cards. Let's see what he plays. Oh, there you go. Just paid for your tournament too. Gonna give it two +1 counters? Oh no.
We've only got 1. That's good.
Yep. So now the question is, if I draw a mountain, do I repeating barrage it, or do I still play this and try to get in with that?
You should still try to get in with that, because that makes him discard a card. Yeah, he said oh no.
Our opponent seems a little confused. But that's alright. I'm enjoying his company. Alright, Ruthless Canav.
Yeah, play out the Ruthless Knave first.
Alright. Yeah, we don't really need him either.
What do you do?
Because, well, do we want to trade?
He's not going to, and even if he does, it's worth it.
Is it though?
It is.
Because he anthems all my pirates.
It's still worth it, because it's more likely he's not going to block.
He thinks he's not going to block. Let's see. I think he's going to block because he sees the anthem effect.
If anything, he's blocked because he's going to discard a card. But still, you just cured his battle. And it didn't cost you a creature.
Oh, I didn't realize it had that line of text. That's pretty cool.
That's why you want to attack.
Alright, well, you know what's really funny? You go ahead and play your dinosaur, sir. You're going to play a dinosaur?
Sweet. Go ahead and do it.
I'm going to wait till you play a dinosaur to play that.
Would you like to take 5 damage, sir? Yes?
Alright, so he's going to go down to 15. Apparently this hand was great to keep. Who would have known?
I didn't.
5 mana and a flagship. Or 6 mana and a flagship for the win. Luckily we have drawn nothing but gas since. Gotta love Family Guy. Don't get penisy, kid. Yeah, no, I'm not blocking that. Are you crazy?
Now he's going to play the
Yes.
dinosaur.
Golden Demise.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, got hit by our own card. Alright. Let's go ahead and play that out. And boom! Oh, who knew? Who knew? It's, I forget what that color combination is. I think Bant? No. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. Alright, what do you want to do, sir? We've clogged up the board pretty nicely for him. Now we're just waiting on, Alright, well, that's not good. Alright. What does he do next, my friends? Oh, well. A 3-3, eh? Well, when I draw this mountain, it's gonna die. You're gonna die. Aw. It did not die this turn. I was completely mistaken in my previous evaluation. Yes, if we were to actually top deck Veraska, what I really wish is Veraska was a Planeswalker pirate, so I could tutor it up.
Well, she is basically a pirate, but
Yeah, but it's not on her. Right. But that would be hilarious. Alright, so he's tapping. Alright, so that's really not good. And he has the city's blessing. So that needs to be the yeah, I really, really need a red mana now from my deck. If I don't, there we go. Thank you, deck. Kill that. Alright. That was a bit scary, folks. I can't bring that back this turn. What's he gonna do? Swift Warden. That is not good. Oh, there goes our evasive creature, and he loses nothing. Oh, that's fine. Nothing I can do. Well, folks, we're in a pretty tight spot. I don't think we're winning this one. But, yeah. See, all right about... I don't even think Veraska would win for us right now. She would definitely push forward for us, because we'd be able to kill him. And then... Right. We'd be able to block the 2 to let her survive, make a creature. Now, granted, we don't have any profitable blocks. But I think he sees that now, too. So he's only going to swing 3, I think. Oh, okay. Alright, let's take 5, go down to 9. Yep, we are not winning this. Yep. Alright, he has 0 cards in hand. Yep, let's throw up the GGs. There's nothing I can do. Alright, well, we went 2-1. That's not too bad. We've got Nebraska. I'm a little upset that we, came up short on the trophy. I thought we had it there for a little bit. We probably should have just stuck with our original deck, but we just wanted to play Nebraska. Unfortunately, we never got to see her. But all in all, we profited. We have another tournament that he can stream for y'all shortly. Appreciate y'all stopping by. We'll talk to you again soon.